Hello and welcome back to my craft room. It's Big Fat Diary Day. In fact, those of you who've been following along at this journey with me will probably have noticed that I've missed a couple of weeks. And I bet you were wondering if I'd fallen by the wayside and given up on my diet or whatever. No, it's all right. I'm still on track, but I have been so incredibly busy. You know how sometimes you get those times when, it's all quiet, ticking along, and then suddenly everything happens all at once, and it might be all really fun stuff and good stuff, but you can't get too much of a good thing. It's all been a bit overwhelming. So some things have dropped off, including recording all my intake. I haven't even recorded my weigh-in for 2 weeks. I have kept an eye on the scales. I've had all sorts going on with my oldest son, who I haven't seen for ages, so you'll know Tom. He's my younger son. My older one, Richard, has been here for a visit unexpectedly, and I was a bit worried because I've just been eating whatever we felt like eating really, and not being too careful. We've had lots of treats, but I guess in between times I've been certainly more careful than I used to be. Sip of coffee, huh? Anyway, so with some trepidation, I just jumped on the scales a minute ago, and you know that thing, I don't know if anyone else does it, but you know that thing where you step on the scales and you try and step on them really lightly? I did that, and I am absolutely thrilled to bits to report that I have gone under the 11 stone mark. So the reading was 10 stone 13.2 pounds. I'll put on the screen here what that is in pounds and what it is in kilos, which puts me only just over, I've only got just over a stone to go to my target now. I'm absolutely filled to bits, and the fact that I've really kind of been sort of careful but not really recording everything. Basically, I've been, over the last couple of weeks, I've been doing what I would do in maintenance once I get to my goal. In other words, eating differently from how I used to, but not counting everything and not cutting out all fat. And I'm probably still, my carb portions are very much smaller than they used to be. Things like that, it's like a permanent change, But yeah, I'm filled with it. So let me do the 12 before I forget. I've got another little treat coming up tomorrow. I'm going to meet up with Snoppy. If you're in our Discord group, you'll know Snoppy, Karen. We're going to actually meet up in person for the first time. So we're going to meet up in Norwich tomorrow. Tom's coming with me as well. We're going to have lunch, and I will have something nice, but I'll try and make a reasonably healthy choice. So yeah, I'm really pleased that I'm managing to negotiate some there's some stressy things, some good things, some social occasions, and managing to stay on track. So that's really important, because what I did not want to do this time was another kind of yo-yo diet and work really hard to lose 2 or 3 stone and then pile it all back on again. I wanted it to be a permanent change. I'm really feeling very optimistic that that's what I've done. So yeah, I've fallen behind with other things. If you're a regular viewer of my what a mess, I've just seen myself. If you watch my other videos as well, you'll probably have noticed that I haven't had time to make many other videos either, and we're away in Cornwall next week, and a week tomorrow we're setting off for Cornwall for a week or so. Really looking forward to that, catching up with family and friends that I haven't seen for years. I haven't been down there since 2018. It's just, I feel quite emotional just thinking about it. So there's no way I'm going to be thinking about my diet every minute while we're away either, but I feel fairly optimistic now that I won't be going too far off track. And then I've still got nearly 3 months then till Christmas, because Christmas was when I wanted to be done. I wanted to be at my goal by Christmas, so I start the new year, 2025, the new me. And I feel fairly confident I can do that. We've got all sorts of other things going on as well. We had the most amazing live stream, one of our best ever in terms of numbers of people joining us, and chat messages, like 1,500 chat messages or something, with loads of lovely things to give away. We just had a lovely time. We had 2 lovely guests on. It was really good. And the October one, which will fall on the 5th of October, it's going to be even better. I'm planning a real humdinger. Got some really beautiful things to share, and yeah. And so there's all of that to sort out. We've got the Great Big Little Stitchery Swap. Round 4 is starting on the 1st of October with a deadline of 31st of December. Arty Fartober also starts on the 1st. And I've got loads and loads of projects already started and more in the pipeline. I've been so excited to see everybody making all the scrappy seagulls. That's just been an absolute thrill. But trying to keep up with everything at the moment. It's just like, whoa. How did I ever have time to go to work? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so do you know, it's been like, because it's been so long since I've done one of these, I can't remember what else I usually do. Oh, we go on the website, we go on the app and put the results in. I'm going to take you to the Get Slim app, which is what I use. I expect they're going to tell me off for not recording anything for blooming ages. Now that must be an old message. You see you weighing back in and losing 3.3 pounds. Well, that was a couple of weeks ago because I had that really good loss, didn't I? So it's not so much this time, but it's taken me down under that 11 stone mark. I'm very excited to see how it looks on screen. So here we go. Here's my sort of overview. You've got your daily, there's a different exercise every day. There's a different article every week. The Fake Away recipe book, that could be interesting for a look. And there's always a recipe of the week. Blueberry and almond sponge. That doesn't sound very diety, does it? I'm going to have a look. I've got some green gauges to use. Maybe I could adapt it to use the green gauges. Oh, that's something I must tell you about in a minute. Remind me about Hobbit Day. So here we go. This is my overview. Current weight is 11 stone and a quarter pounds. BMI, that's the last one I measured. My BMI was 28.2. It started at 33.3 or something. Weight loss so far was 1 stone 13 and 3/4 pounds. So let's have a look. Let's go in and go into the weight tracker. So my BMI was 1,309 calories. That's what it will take for me just to tick over if I don't do kind of anything at all. I just sort of sit there all day, lie there all day. That's what I will. So I've been aiming to keep to 1,200 calories or less. That works for me. My target weight is 9 stone 10 pounds. So let's put in this new weight. Here's my graph so far. So the last one I put in was the 26th of August. Oh, I'm so behind. Yeah, missed 2 whole weeks. Okay, let's put a new one in. So I'm now getting to put in 10 in the stones window instead of 11. I started at 13 stone, so that feels really amazing. So it was 13.2. So we'll round that up and call it 13 and a quarter. I don't do the waist and hip measurements every time. I do them every 4 weeks. Congratulations, what a fantastic result, and the loss will be making such a difference to your body, your blood pressure, cholesterol levels and heart health. Keep at it, even if you've reached your goal, and enjoy your new slimmer shape. I am enjoying my new slimmer shape. So it's now telling me that I've lost 2 stone and 3/4 pounds. My BMR, my basal metabolic rate, is now 1,305. I'm still in the overweight category, but I'm about halfway down it now. I'm moving. I was well into the obese category before, so being just overweight instead of obese is a milestone for me. It's telling me I'm 62% there, 62% on the way to my goal, and that's only showing 6 weeks. I'm going to go lifetime because it's more than 3 months I've been doing this now. And there we go. There's my fairly steady downward trajectory. You can see a couple of blips there where I plateaued for a week. That's happened a couple of times. I've never had to record a gain so far. But obviously, as I lose more, it gets harder to lose. So I'm aware that, things slow down a little bit. So here we go. I'm now 10 stone, 13.3 pounds that has come out. You see, actually, it's 13.2, but it's a bit annoying that you can't put in 13.3. You have to go to quarter, half, 3/4. My BMI is now 28, which sounds so much better than, if you go here, this is where I started, 33.3. So that is fantastic. So yeah, filled to bits with that. I was just going to tell you about Hobbit Day. So next Sunday is not going to be a good diet day if I do what I've got planned, although there is so much else now going on that I don't know if I will do what I had got planned. But Sunday the 22nd of September is Hobbit Day for anybody who's into The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I read the books first when I was about 11, and I've read them several times since, and I still love them. I love the films too. I think they've become very much a part of our culture, haven't they? Anyway, so the 22nd of September was Bilbo Baggins and Frodo Baggins' birthdays, and so that's when we celebrate Hobbit Day. And I'm going to, I've got a whole 7-meal feast planned. Sunday. First breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner and supper. Oh, is that 8? Breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, supper. No, 7. And I reckon if I just have a little bit, just a little taste of each thing, I can join in. But whether I'm going to have time to do all the baking and stuff I was going to have to do, I don't know. It might have to be reined in a little bit. But I've got some things like some really nice walnuts I found, and some green gages that you don't see that often, so I can make a green gauge tart. I'm going to make things like savoury snails, not real snails, because traditionally Harfoots, the kind of ancestors of the Hobbits, collected snails, and so I've got a few ideas like that, and a lot of taters. We've got to have taters, and they love to a well-stocked larder, so things like cold meats and cheeses. Well, it'll be mushroom pate and cheeses for me, some lembas bread, few different ideas we've got. Tom's had an idea for breakfast pies, which sounds like a good idea for second breakfast. So yeah, that is not going to be a good diet day, but if I just try and keep it moderate. So that is Hobbit Day, and there are lots of other activities you can do on Hobbit Day as well, like crafty things. You can go for a walk in the woods, you can write a journal, you can draw a map, you can watch the films, you can just go barefoot all day, wear a cloak and hat, carry a red handkerchief. I've put all sorts of ideas and my menu for the day in our Discord group. Maybe I'll share it in the Facebook group as well, because I know some of the people who watch this aren't in the Discord group. But yeah, I'll share them. I'll share them again this week in both the places, in case anybody wants to join in. But if you Google it, there's all sorts of stuff. People all over the world celebrate this Hobbit Day. So I think I'm going to felt a little mini Hobbit house as well. I think that'd be quite fun to do on the day. So yeah, so I might manage to video that. But as I say, it's very, very busy at the moment. Very busy. So hopefully I will get a couple of crafty videos done, and try and schedule some to go out while we're away. But if not, you might not see me for a few days, but don't worry, haven't gone anywhere. I am still on track. I hope everybody else out there who's been dieting along with me is doing really well as well. Please do let me know, and thank you so much as always to everybody who's shown me so much kindness and support throughout this journey. It's made the world a difference. I know I say it every time and it sounds like corny, but it's so true. It really is. So yeah, I'm not sure, because next Monday will be the day before we head down to Cornwall, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to have time to nip in. So it might be that it's going to be another 2 weeks now, and then we'll get to see what impact our stay in Cornwall had on my diet. Have a lovely week, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye.